Hey, how you guys doing? This is Rich from Rich to Be Live, and as you can see, that Aurora is actually up pre-market pretty big. Currently up 27% at $1.15 in America, up pre-market. Let's see if there's any other cannabis stocks that are up pre-market as well. Afria up 5% pre-market. Let's see cannabis growth. Oh, cannabis growth is down pre-market. Okay. Who else? Let's take a look at Chronos Group. No change there. Let's look at VFF. Village Farms. Oh, Village Farms is actually down. So the ones I see that are up pre-market right now are Aurora, which is up huge, 27% pre-market, and Afria. You can see here Aurora's been on this ridiculous dive. They did go as low as 60 cents last week, and they are already back to $1.15. So if you got in at 60 cents last week, you pretty much have been able to double your money. Not bad. Not bad to be able to double your money in a week on Aurora Cannabis. So the question is from here is, do we go back to these levels that we were at last year? Which seems almost impossible, but $9 last year, and we're currently at $1.14 right now, up 25% pre-market. 25% pre-market. Crazy run here in the last week. You can see from 67 cents to where we are right now at $1.14. Now, I think that we found the bottom in the cannabis sector. I think we're going to go higher. I think we're going to go up from here. Been a good run here over the last little bit. I don't know if there's any news that's fueling this for Aurora. Hey, good morning, Danielle. How you doing? Hope you have a fantastic Friday. So as you can see here, Aurora up pre-market. Mind you, the indicators are saying it's an 88% sell. Finally, we are now seeing movement, big movement in the cannabis sector, huge opportunities when you see stocks going up 100% in a week. So good to see that we're finally finding a bottom in the cannabis sector, and hopefully this can continue. I don't see any news that's driving this. So I don't see any major news that's really driving this for Aurora Cannabis. I don't know if you guys see any news, please let me know. Love to know if you guys see something that I don't know. Staying safe, Danielle? I was actually supposed to be live with one of my members of my trading academy today to do some live trading. I'll keep you guys updated. Late night last night doing some trading. Very successfully trading Forex last night. Very happy with the results. Was following one of the mentors and was 4 for 5 yesterday in trades. Ended up in profit. Woke up this morning with money in my account. So it's a good way to start the day. And I am a shareholder of Aurora, so it's always nice to see Aurora doing well. Obviously, it's come down quite a lot. They did have a nice day yesterday, up 21%. and they're up now 24% pre-market. So I'm just watching them pre-market, trying to get a feel for where we're going to go with Aurora today. Hopefully we're going to go higher. Afri is also up pre-market. Do some looking at the markets here in advance. Look at this one, BKYI. What the hell? BKYI, BioKey International, is up 316% pre-market. Are you kidding me? From 54 cents to $2.25. Now up 316% pre-market. Absolutely incredible. BKYI. Let me just put an alert out on that one. BKYI. I'm going to throw that on Instagram so people know that there's a screamer right now. BKYI. Just checking to see if there's any other movements here of any other stocks that are catching my interest this morning. Let's go here. Extended hours. ASTC is back to running pre-market again. Let's take a look at ASTC. I brought it to you guys earlier this week. Made a crazy move. And looks like they're making more moves. Wow, went to 347 yesterday, and they're screaming up another 65% today. ASTC, Astrotech. Philip, how you doing, man? LITB also up like 50% debating. LITB. Let me pull that one up. Light in the box? Yeah, good one. Light in the box up 51% pre-market. Oh, Tilray. Tilray's up another 10%. Wow. Crazy. Tilray's been on an epic run this week. Let's see if there's anything else. Tilray. Tilray's up another 8.99% pre-market after going up 56% yesterday. Philip says, just starting the day, hoping to get something today, sat on the sidelines all week. It's been a tough week to trade, man, because you don't really want to chase, and it's been a chase week all week, right? So things have been flying all week, lots of green. It looks as though, pre-market, we're having a lot of red here. Let's see here. Philip says, trying to be safe after INO and WTRH losses. Yeah, you got to be safe in these markets, guys. You got to be safe in these markets. Wow. Big losses pre-market. Big losses pre-market. So definitely looks like we're going to be opening up deep red today. And we've had a monster week where we've been green all week, so not really surprised that we're going to open up deep red. I think that that's almost expected when you see this many green days. But you never know with these markets. I think you can expect the unexpected. I think you need to expect the unexpected. But it's nice to see ACB finally doing well again. They've been getting beaten. They've been a laughing stock for quite some time. So it's nice to finally see that they're turning the corner. Hopefully this continues. Because if you have been buying ACB, you've been able to pretty much double your money in a very short period of time. Just looking to see if there's anything else. Is there anything else popping? U.S. futures drop with European stocks bonds rise. Bank of Canada cuts rate 0.25%. Is anything else happening? I'll definitely let you guys know. And if there's any stocks that you guys think I should take a look at pre-market, please let me know. Hey, how you doing, Floor? Long time no see. We are pre-market watching Aurora Cannabis, and it is up 25% pre-market. Tilray is up 12% pre-market. LITB is up 46% pre-market. ASTC is up 59% pre-market. BKYI is up 303% pre-market. Village Farms is actually down pre-market. Chronos Group is down pre-market. Canopy Growth is down pre-market. Afri is up 5.4% pre-market. And then we got Aurora up just under 24% now pre-market at $1.12. Hey Jeff, good morning, buddy. GameStop is moving? GameStop, what's their symbol? GameStop, GME. Yeah, GameStop is up 11%. Thank you very much. Hey Steven, how you doing, man? Steven says, finally going to pick up a little bit of 3M for the long haul. I think that's a smart idea. I like 3M. And they're making masks, so not a bad idea at all. Let's take a look at 3M. They're down. So if you've been looking to buy something, we've had a huge week. This might be the time to start positioning yourself. Are any of these coronavirus stocks doing well today since we're deep red? Let's see. Yeah, INO is up pre-market. All right. Let's take a look at mRNA. Moderna's up pre-market. Yeah, it looks like it could be a coronavirus stock day. Let's take a look at SQQQ. Oh yeah, SQQQ up 8% pre-market. So some of the members were talking about hitting it hard yesterday. Smart move. Looks as though they made the right play, and it's coming back, obviously, with the red day today. Obviously, that was a risky play with so many days of green, but you'd have to assume that someday it would turn red again, and those that did are definitely winning big. Tilray is moving, guys, now at $9, up 15% pre-market. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And ASTC is screaming pre-market, up 69%. Wow. And Aurora was up huge. It's starting to kind of come back. It's at $1.12 right now, up 23%. Jeff says MFA moving up again today. Philip says, like buying pre-market or waiting to open to see if it dips. No, I like to wait till the open. I don't buy anything pre-market, but I like to know what I'm looking at before I look at it. I'll build some indicators into this. I really like the RSI, I like the MACD, and I like the Bollinger Bands. Let's build those in. I can see what's up. Interesting. Even though they had a big day yesterday, it finished off with a lot of selling, which I think is shorting. Shorting pressure. Lots of selling. A lot of shorting pressure here. Shorts just love to short ACB. But hopefully they're about to get squeezed. Hopefully they're about to get squeezed real good. Look at ASTC up 71% pre-market, guys. ASTC up 71% pre-market. Tilray up 15% pre-market, and Aurora up 21% pre-market. HOH, Jeff, yes. HOH. HOH. HOTH, okay, yeah. Yeah, I seen Hoth Therapeutics actually being getting promoted by a few promoters this week. Obviously, they had a tough week, but they are, wow. There's a lot of buying pressure up here. And they are up 13% pre-market, so definitely keep your eye on HOTH. Afri is up 5% pre-market. Aurora is up 19% pre-market. So it was up huge. It's starting to fall. And I was showing you guys SQQQ, which is the short ETF, which is up today on the fact that the market is down pre-market. We are having SQQQ, which is the short ETF, up. So you can see we're down quite a bit, 780 points pre-market. So big red day anticipated here. So let's see what happens. Hopefully that's not the case, but that's what it looks like right now, pre-market. But things can change, we'll say. We'll definitely be staying here and showing you what's happening. I was supposed to be live with one of my members in the Trading Academy, but I don't know. I guess we got some miscommunication. I was going to do some live trading with you guys today with one of my members who's made, like, he just pulled out 30,000 US out of his trading account. He's been making a killing, thousands of dollars a day. So I wanted to show you guys some live trading, but somehow I think we got our messages crossed up this morning. Baby's up 26%? What? Really? What, up 20% pre-market? BABYF. I just want to show it. Hey, what's up, Neurosis? I appreciate your support, brother. You too, Steven. Thank you so much, man. MFA. Yeah. Pull up MFA. MFA Financial up 18% pre-market, guys. After going up 49% yesterday. Justin says OWCP volume Average volume 2 million yesterday, over 13 million, 40% green for the day. Maybe announcement coming or pump with the rest of the industry, who knows. I took the profit. Smart. Neurosis says, Rich, you got stomped in that musical chairs competition. Pissed my pants on that shit. Man, should have won, man. He cheated. But it was funny. So I had to share it. I didn't want to. That was in January. That wasn't anytime soon or anything, but I just thought that was one of those things that I had to share with the people because it was just too funny. Even though it was at my expense. Sometimes you gotta laugh for yourself, right? So that's kind of what that was. But yeah, it was funny. It was funny. It was shared in one of my group chats that I'm in from some of my soccer parents that I'm a part of with my son, and I thought, you know what? I'll put this up. So I thought it was pretty funny, and a lot of people did. So okay, I don't see anything pre-market with Else Nutrition, but if you're saying they're up, I gotta believe you're right. So we'll definitely watch them very closely. Philip says, favorite platform, been using Webull and Thinkorswim, but trying to learn how to use pre-market scanners on TOS. Good morning, Michelle. How you doing? Getting ready for what looks like a bloody day, a red day, but there's a lot of moves happening in the market, even on a red day. So opportunities are everywhere, guys. The question is, what are you going to do today? What is your plan today? As a trader, you need to have a plan. People don't plan to fail, they fail to plan. So what is your plan in the market today? Are you planning to have a selling day? Are you looking for something to scalp? Are you day trading? Are you long trading? Are you short trading? Are you looking for something to short the market? Are you looking for something to hedge the market? Are you looking for something to beat the market? These are all extremely important questions you have to ask yourself. When you're trading, you need to have a plan. All right, guys, we're only a few minutes away from market opening. Aurora is at $1.12 in America, up 23% pre-market. So fully expect Aurora to open up and look good today. So looking at Aurora, and cannabis has been on a run, and Afria is up 4% pre-market, and Tilray is up big 12% pre-market. It's been a very interesting week. Obviously, a very green week. I think a little bit of red is probably pretty healthy, but I wouldn't mind another green day. I'm not gonna lie, selfishly, but yeah, we're down 800 points, so probably not in the cards right now. But you never know; things could change. We'll see. These markets have been pretty crazy. Do I think the ACB will finish green today? Yeah, absolutely, I do. I think ACB has been hammered for too long, and I think they need to get back to respectability. So, yeah, I think ACB goes higher. And yeah, I'm not surprised that ACB is up today. Hopefully this continues. One of the ones that's up big is BKYI, up 275% pre-market. Now let's just see if there's anything else screaming before the day starts that I need to look at. Hexo. Hexo up 9% pre-market. Nice. I didn't see that. I'm a shareholder of Hexo. All right, let's look at Hexo. So Hexo, Aphria, Aurora, Tilray, all up pre-market. It's good news for the cannabis stocks. We need more of this. So you can see Hexo is up 9.6% pre-market as well. And ACB still holding up 20% now pre-market. Thank you for the update, Neurosis. Jeff Noack says lots of virus stocks to unload, and the more of the red on Dow and S&P, the virus and cannabis stocks will be up. Choose wisely. Yeah, just, invest in the best, and when you see profits, take them. The 416er says the big money is heading into the MJ sector. I hope so, man. We've been waiting for a long time for the big money to get into the MJ sector, so better, I guess, late than never. So yeah, let's make it happen. It's about time right now. I think it's the time. Michelle Clark says, I don't understand aftermarket trading. Well, I mean, people are buying and selling aftermarket. Market makers are buying and selling aftermarket. So when you see a stock is moving pre-market, that means there's a lot of buying pressure coming in. People are putting in orders to buy that stock, whether it's insiders, whether it's institutions, whether it's day traders, high net worth investors. Pre-market, you're going to see movement with companies that are getting a lot of buying pressure or selling pressure. So a lot of times pre-market is an indication of what you're going to see during the day. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes things can change, but typically it's a pretty good indication of what you're going to see. Now you can see the stock market is going to open in 1 minute. You can see the countdown on the clock. See the countdown on the clock? Stock opens in 57 seconds. Rice Ball says, why is big money going into MJ sector? Well, I mean, the MJ sector was down for a whole year, so I think the smart money realizes it's a buying opportunity. Essential services are important right now, and cannabis is deemed as essential services. So people are buying cannabis right now, and people are buying cannabis stocks. So I think it's very good. TTD, another 100% day. TTD. TTD. Let's see. Trade Desk. Okay, they're down pre-market. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're about to get started, folks. There we go. We open. So the market's open right away, right off the bat. ACB is going down. Shorts are taking it down, obviously wanting to attack it for some reason. Baby's up 11%. Very nice. Neurosis says, bought 10,000 shares of Heritage Cannabis yesterday at 13 US. Phil Can says, baby jumps 11.25%. That's nice. We are watching the live trading right now. And let's see if there's anything else that's looking good. Tilray's looking good. Up 10%, but you can see there's a big selling candle right there. Let's see the SQQQ. SQQQ did open up nicely, but it's starting to come down a little bit. Let's see what the market's looking like right now. So, yeah, so the market's opening up down 849 points. People talking about coronavirus cases surging. But will we see this reverse? Will we see this trend reverse? We've been on a very bullish trend all week. Will it continue? Let's see. Now, the opposite of the SQQ is the TQQQ. which is very bullish when the market's going up. Obviously, the market's down right now, so you see the TQQQ is down 8%. Yeah, nice move on baby, up 11% right off the bat here. MFA up 18% right off the start, right off the hop. ASTC is up 65% right now. Valensgrow is red today. So far, down 2%. Let's see here. Markets. So the shorters don't want to give Aurora any room to breathe, clearly. Was up big pre-market and is already getting hit. So, I mean, that could be people taking profits. It could be shorters. It could be day traders just taking profits. There's a lot of reasons why that could be moving like that. TTO. Oh, TTD. It's a Canadian company. Let me check that out. Look at this one, guys. Tinkering. They're a company that's just got into the coronavirus space. Tinkering Studio receives initial orders for 3D printing products for COVID-19 and optimizes production time. It's a Canadian company, and they've been making a crazy move. Look at this, from 1 cent to 15 cents. It was a 1 cent yesterday. The hell? Oh, sorry. 10 cents. It was at 10 cents yesterday. Oh, wow. Interesting. Let's take a look at their share structure. TTD. Actually, this is richtvlive.com, guys. Love to have you guys subscribe. And, whoa. These guys had a move yesterday. 133%. Up again today. Nice pick. Very nice pick. One of our members in our community gave this pick. Let's look at share info. Very important to figure out the share structure for me. It's one of my key factors. So Yeah, TTD only 49 million shares and 35 million shares in the float. So very tight float. Almost no short interest, only 6,000 shares. So no short interest there. So that looks pretty good. As you can see, we were down 800 points, now down 600 points. So hopefully we can bounce back. Now oil is super cheap right now, 21.68, guys. Super, super cheap on the oil. Gold's down, which might be creating a buying opportunity for gold. But the markets are red today, and who knows? I mean, where it's really going to go here, because the Fed could decide to pump in a few $1 billion in the market, and that could turn things around. So we're definitely going to watch it very carefully today and see what happens here in the markets. Let's see if there's any big moves that are happening in the markets that you guys want me to look at. But ACB right now is doing pretty well, up 22%. I'm going to look at the day charts. Up huge. Now the RSI is very heavily, well, it's on the 1 minute, but on the 1 minute chart, it's extremely overbought. But let's look at the 1 hour chart. Even on the 1 hour chart, it's at 76 RSI. So to me, that means it's overbought. Be careful of a trend reversal, but who knows right now? There's a lot of momentum and it's screaming up. So this might continue with Aurora, because all of a sudden they are screaming up now 23%. Wow. But the RSI is showing them heavily overbought, so be careful of a trend reversal. Wow, BKYI is just screaming, guys. Up 300% on the day. Unbelievable. 300% on the day. And then there's Tilray. Oh my goodness. Tilray is about to break $10, guys. Despite the RSI being heavily overbought, Tilray is just screaming up 25% again today. Wow. Tilray just making people rich. IBIT is up 26%. Hey, thank you for the pick, brother. IBIT. Thank you, Gordon. Interbit. I don't see it, but it's probably just because it's the TSX. Oh, damn. That's gonna hurt. Oh, trading halted on Tilray? Oh, it looks like Cron is up 2%. VFF is up slightly. CGC is up. All cannabis stocks are moving, guys. Afri is up. Obviously, Tilray is up. Let's look at some of the top American ones. Let's go IIPR. Innovative Industrial Properties. Oh, so far it's red, down 5%. Green Growth Brands is up today. GGB. Green Growth Brands is up today. 25%. What else? Agroflora is up 50%. So we're starting to see some serious moves in the cannabis sector here, guys. Somebody knows something. Let's see, is Zenabis? Oh, still stuck at 11 so far. Big fan of Delta 9 cannabis. Oh, Inovio's making a move, guys. Inovio up 6%. mRNA up 3%. And the short ETF having a big day today after getting dumped hard all week, up 8% on the redness. Let's see how much redness we still have. Yeah, so it's bounced back and we're even more red now. So all of a sudden, all we see is red across the board. Gold down, oil down, global Dow down, NASDAQ down, S&P 500 down, and the Dow is down. Just reading some of your guys' messages. Flingshot Life says, "Hey Rich, J-Nug, should I buy now? If so, when should I get out?" I would get out as soon as you see 10% profits or more. You should always be thinking about getting out. Thank you guys. Please smash the like button if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It allows the video to go viral so more people know we're live and interactive. We're about to go down 1,000 points on the Dow. So big red day so far, despite the fact that we are about to pass a $2 trillion stimulation package today. We'll see how the day goes, but it looks as though we are headed for a big red day. Obviously, we're red right now. But stranger things have happened. I mean, over the last little bit, we've seen red days turn to green. We've seen green days turn to red. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens here. But yeah, right now it's definitely a red day today. Jeff Nowak says, BKYI got a $45 million contract in Nigeria. Wow. That's probably why they're flying. SQQQ is flying up 9%. Oh, the halt on Tilray's off, and it's back. Tilray is back. ACB up 17%. Lots of green in the cannabis sector. See a lot of green in the cannabis sector, but Tilray is definitely leading the way, trying to make a push to $10. And SQQQ is rising with the drop in the market. And we're about to see the Dow Jones go down probably 1,000 points. We're right now down 940 points, 4%. So big drop after a huge week up. We could finish the week off in the red. But we still have lots of time, so we'll see. The day just started. INO is climbing, guys. Inovio. The RSI looks a little bit overbought, but they're looking pretty bullish right now. Up 7%, and it seems as though they're just climbing. Inovio. GameStop, Jeff, you called it. Up 14%, doing quite well. Thank you for the pick. Michelle Clark says, Congress needs to pass that stimulus now, but there may be some last-minute squabbling still going on with Congress. Pass it. I agree. They got to pass it. Infinite Possibility says, my dad will be happy about ACB climbing. He bought in at $14. Yeah, I mean, it's still a long ways away from 14, but hopefully it's going in the right direction. Take a look at this, guys. INO is making a move, guys. And so is the SQQQ. SQQQ is making a move with the market going down. Inovio is making a move. Coronavirus stocks all of a sudden showing life today. Tilray was making a huge move to $10, got halted. Now it's coming back down. ASTC up 63%, been strong. BKYI up 277%. Cannabis stocks were up big, and they seem to be kind of coming back down now. Balance grow. Let's look at labs. Labs is red. Halo Labs is looking good though. Gotta love some Halo Labs. I'm doing good, Infinite. How are you, man? I'm gonna make a trade right now. Let me see. I'm going to my account. Let's see what's going on. Wow, INO is really screaming, guys. Look at this. Inovio is screaming, up 9.79%. See that green candle? Now the RSI is very high. It's at almost 70, so it's definitely saying it's overbought, but it's just screaming up right now. It's up 10% and just going higher. So we're about to go to $8 on INO. Let's just watch it live. Let's see if Inovio at 7.95 or up 11%. Let's see. Let's see if we hit $8 live. 7.98. That's a huge green candle. It's crazy how this market just makes these huge moves up and down. Very aggressive moves up and down. All right, let's see here. AHPI 30% up. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, Shop made a crazy run. Crazy run. There's INO, guys. Look, broke through $8. Screaming through $8. Now at $8.18, up 14%. Inovio is on fire. Screaming up right now. Making a huge move. What else? Agroflora making a nice move today. Up 37%. Delta 9. I brought you guys this video. I brought you guys this interview. I did the CEO interview. Look at this. Up 7%. I didn't want it to go up so soon. I wanted to get in. I wanted to get in cheap. I was hoping to get in at 40 cents, but it's not cooperating right now. So I'll continue to watch it, and if anything else happens, I'll definitely let you know. Halo Labs, Kieran Sidhu, been on the show quite a bit. Big fan of Kieran and Halo Labs and what they're doing. Up 19% today. And Delta 9 Cannabis up 7% today. After I had the CEO on my show, it was at 40 cents. It's now at 44 cents, up 10% after he was on my show, John. And young entrepreneur and CEO of the company. Doesn't even have facial hair yet. So, big fan of these guys. I think these guys have huge potential. Who else could I be looking at? So many companies, so little time. Anything else I need to be looking at, guys? AHPI. Allied Healthcare, up 26%. Thank you for the pick. Screaming. I don't like to chase anything in the green. It's not really my style. I'd rather buy in the red, sell in the green. So if you're looking to buy, with the market in the red today, this might be the day to buy something in the red if you're looking to do that. MGM Resorts stock drops after COVID-19 update after soaring 90% in the past 6 days. Yeah, some crazy moves in the markets. Look at this. The global Dow just went green. That's interesting. The global Dow just went green. Gold is down big today. Oil is down big. Dow's down big. S&P 500 is down big. Nasdaq's down big, but the global Dow is green. It's interesting. Let's actually take a look at MGM, because I can't understand why someone's buying anything to do with travel when we know that they're going to be reporting massive losses. So there it is. MGM down 8% after this nice big bump up. They went as low as $5. Obviously, they were much higher. Went as high as I guess they were at 15 yesterday, and now they're at 12. So I ain't touching any cruise line stocks. I'm not touching any airlines. I don't get it. I'm not touching any of these things. These guys are going to show some massive losses, guys. Massive losses. So I'm not touching them. Mind you, they've been doing quite well, but it's not my style to be buying stuff that I know is going to come down. Carnival Cruise Line's down 14%. I mean, we are going to see these stocks go down. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, they're going up right now on all kinds of hype and stuff and stimulus, but they're not going up, guys. There's no way they're going up, because at the end of the day, they're going to report massive losses, incredibly large losses. When they do, it's going to be devastating. So I think what's happening right now is that the market is giving them a cushion. They're trying to pump it up so that when they do report these massive quarterly results of losses very, very soon here over the next few months, it's going to be devastating. And I think they're just trying to build a cushion so that they can kind of break their fall. Let's put it that way. Because cruise lines, airlines, hotels, I won't touch them. Those are the last things I'm going to touch. Don't get me wrong, they've done well over the last few days, but still not touching them. I'd rather buy a stock where I can sleep at night. I don't want to sleep with one eye open. Boeing's been on an epic run, which makes no sense to me. Obviously, Trump's been mentioning them a lot and talking about how they're a great company. He's going to help them, and that's why the stock's doing well. But the reality is these guys are close to bankruptcy, and I don't believe they're worth what they've been trading at. So I can't touch it, and I'm not surprised that they're down today, because I think it's just a bunch of hype. So Personally, I would stay away, but to each his own. Everybody's got to do their own thing, and everybody's got to be able to live with the decisions that they make. Chad says the 40-cent stock is VRNDF, which is Delta 9, a cannabis stock. Yes. I'm going to pull up a chart on Chiron. Chiron Life Sciences. 44 cents, up 5% today, and still going higher. We'll look at the 1-year chart. So you can see Chiron has been as high as $3, as low as 21 cents like last week or a couple weeks ago. Been on a nice little run here since the bottom, and it's pretty much doubled. So you could have made 100% on your money if you got in like a couple weeks ago or even a week ago at these levels. And it's doubled. So yeah, I like Chiron. The RSI is at 53 on the daily. On the hourly, the RSI is at 67, so it looks a little bit overbought. Wouldn't be surprised to see it come down a little bit, but we'll see. mRNA is making a move right now. They're up 4%. These guys are right now testing a vaccine for the coronavirus. Tilray continues to move up. Tilray now up 20% at $9.54. Leading the way in the cannabis sector is Tilray. Now let's see what the marijuana index is saying. It's funny how this market goes from bear to bull day by day. It can change so quickly. So we are green in Canada, red in the US so far, but not much. Mind you, there are still some nice moves today. So Tilray leading the way, then Aurora, then Hexa. So far. Let's take a look at America. Green growth brands leading the way today, but not much other than that going on here so far. So Tilray trying to make a run back to $10. Let's see if they do that today. So some good moves in the market, steady moves for a Friday. Hexa looking pretty strong, up 12%. RSI is at 74, so it's overbought, but I think there's a lot of opportunity here for Hexa at these levels. I think the upside is tremendous for Hexa at these levels. GGB, Green Growth Brands, making a big move, guys. Up 48% now at 26 cents. Agriflora, I'm a shareholder of Agriflora, up 50% today. Great move for Agriflora so far. And Delta 9 so far up 5.95% at 44.5 cents. Halo Labs up nicely today, 19%. What else, guys? Anything else that's moving that I need to look at? AYTU's up 10%. There we go. Finally, a day for some of these coronavirus stocks to show some life. AYTU at $1.78. I am very bullish on AYTU, so it's nice to see them making a move. Penny stocks, biotechs, BMCS. Biotech Medics. Wow, 100%. Little volume for a penny stock. Not my thing. Marosa says Chiron is entering the United Kingdom in April for distribution. Yeah, that's big. It's huge. What else is making moves, guys? Anything else that I need to look at that's making moves that has got your attention this morning? Formula Systems up 46%, a $57 stock. Wow. Some crazy moves in these markets, guys, up and down right now. Crazy, crazy moves in these markets. Wow, Green Growth Brands is climbing, guys. Green Growth Brands, despite having a 78 RSI, is up 51% right now. It's absolutely screaming. I wouldn't chase it, but they're definitely doing well today. There's no doubt about that. But not my style to chase anything in the green. You want to buy them in the red, and then when they're green, you want to sell in the green. Wow, Tilray just broke $10. Holy smokes, guys. Wow, Tilray. Tilray just broke $10. Wow. Look at that big green candle. Now they're 86 on the RSI, which to me signals hugely overbought. I ain't chasing it, but man, something's going on here. There's a short squeeze. There's something going on here, and it's going on in a very big way. In a very big way, there's something going on here. And then there's Aurora up 19%, and that's a huge green candle. Huge green candle. Now the RSI is at 75, so it's heavily overbought. Wouldn't be surprised to see it come back down, but this is extremely bullish. Look at Tilray, guys. It's just screaming. Despite the fact the RSI is at 86. It's absolutely screaming. So I think it is overbought. I think you probably see it turn around and come back down, maybe under 10 again, but see, here it goes. Here it goes. It's going down right now while we're live. So just be careful, guys. Market's crazy. RVDO is doing it today. Chad says, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, all going down. Invest in the best. Nice to see them going down again so we can get them in the red. Very smart, Chad. I agree with you, my friend. What's a short squeeze? When shorts short a stock very, very heavily, and then the stock explodes up, that's what we call a short squeeze. And then what happens is the shorts are then covering their shorts, because what a short does is they sell a stock high, and then they buy it back down low to drive the price down. So what happens is in a short squeeze is that they sell the stock high, and then they have to buy it back higher, which forces them to lose money. And if they don't do that, they could potentially lose their entire account. Tilray has been a short squeeze of the century. I mean, this was a $2 stock a week ago, and now it's at $10. So anybody who shorted this, look, see, I told you guys it was going down. See, now we're under $10, just like that. See that? So this is called learning how to use the indicators, guys. So I don't like to chase stocks because, there's a lot of stuff going on, but these shorts are getting squeezed on Tilray extremely aggressively. If they were shorting it at $2 and being greedy, and now it's at $10, that's a 400% loss. For a shorter, that's detrimental, like to the point where they could lose their entire account. So that's what we call a short squeeze. And then what it does is it forces the shorts to buy back the stock at a higher price, which forces the price up. So I think we've had a short squeeze in the market, clearly, with the market coming back up the way it did. And I think we're starting to see quite a few short squeezes on certain stocks too, that were heavily shorted. that came back. But today you're seeing the shorts are winning again. Today you're seeing the shorts are winning again. So it's just a game. I tell you guys this all the time, and the sooner you understand this, the better you will be as a trader. The market is a game between the shorters and the longers. And a lot of times the shorters and the longers are the same people. Institutions take short positions and long positions on pretty much every position they take. So that way they've got no exposure to up or downside pressure. So if something goes up, they can go heavy on the up. If something goes down, they can go heavy on the down, but they never miss a move. So this is the way most hedge funds trade. So they're on both sides of the box, and they're making money up and down. So don't think that shorting isn't a big part of trading. It is, and it's not just shorters. Institutions short too. And believe me when I tell you, the market is a big game. It's a big game, and the ones that understand it win, and the ones that don't understand it usually lose because they think it's fairy tales, and it's not fairy tales. Things are going to go up and they're going to go down. Things are going to go up aggressively and they're going to go down aggressively. Things are not going to go your way at times. Sometimes things are going to go exactly your way. What you have to do is always thank your stock gods for your daily bread, and when things go your way, take your money and run. That's the best advice I can give you. When you're up and you see profits and you see things are going your way, take your money and run, because it doesn't always last like that. So you can see here with Halo, they had a nice little move all the way up here, and now just like a little bit of a sell-off. So they are up 13% right now. Let's see if this continues. If there's anything else that you guys want me to look at, please let me know. Jeff says APT up nicely. The mask company, APT, Alpha Pro Tech, up 18%. Yo, nice call, Jeff. Good work, brother. Look at that huge green candle, guys. Now look at the RSI. It's at 85. Personally, I wouldn't touch it. Up 85. It's too high. It's overbought. Probably come back down, but you never know with these markets, right? But I wouldn't be buying something that's an 85 RSI. It's not my style. WDDMF moving slightly. WDDMF. Thank you, Jeff. Weed MD up 5%. I like Weed MD. There's a lot of potential for this company. Thank you, Jeff. I agree. The best strategy is definitely to make less trades. Michelle says, I am bearish on bank stocks. Question, does credit card companies move in parallel with bank stocks, or are they different from each other? Well, let's take a look. Visa, down, right? 4%. MasterCard, down 5%. AXP, down 3%. Okay, now let's look at the banks. TD, down 6%. So yeah, so far, yeah. RBC, we're just gonna look at the Canadian banks. Down 5%. CM. Because banks and credit cards are kind of like similar, right? Credit cards come from banks. So credit cards are tools that banks use. And obviously they operate through Visa and MasterCard and American Express. But banks use Visas and MasterCards and American Express for their stakeholders and shareholders on the floor and the depositors on the floor. And I would say that they're very heavily correlated. Goldman Sachs. Mind you, any specific company at any point in time could have news that could change things. They could go up or down just basically on news. Overall, the sector will trade together, but sometimes things can change just based on one company's news. Morgan Stanley at 4%. JP. JP Morgan. These are the biggest banks in America. And then there's Citigroup. So those are some of the biggest banks in America, all red today. Some of the biggest banks in Canada, all red today. Credit card companies, all red today. Are these a buying opportunity? I think they could go lower. I think I could see them go lower. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go lower, that's for sure. But yeah, if you're looking to buy and it's red today, it's definitely a day you got to think about it, right? Definitely got to think about it. I don't know if I would chase it because there's always a chance it could go higher, but or lower. Especially going into the weekend with who knows what the death toll is going to look like with the coronavirus coming out of the weekend. I mean, these are all factors we got to consider, right? Nice big green candle on Hexo right now. Hexo up 17%. My phone's blowing up. Good morning, Matt. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Agra's up 65%. I am a shareholder of Agra. This is good news. Very happy. It's been going down for far too long. So, yeah, it's good to see Agra, Flora making a move. And hopefully this continues. They are far too down. I was just looking at them yesterday. I wanted to buy some. And I didn't. I hesitated, and now it's going up. So, what do you do? That's the markets. That's why in the markets, I try not to take too much chances. I just like to look for good companies. Buy red, sell green. Buy red, sell green. Buy red, sell green. Try not to get too emotional. Try not to get too attached to anything. Just buy red, sell green. I was up on Valens nicely this week, and I hesitated. I didn't sell at 247 yesterday. I could have made 2,200. I'm still up. I'm up like 1,500, but I don't want to sell yet. So looking back, I made a mistake. I should have sold, but I could have sold and then I bought back again today. But I'm in at around $2 for 5,000 shares, so I'm still up, and I mean I could sell at any time. I feel like it's going to go higher, and I don't want to sell and then see it pop, you know? Yes, crude oil is down, which is, in my opinion, an amazing buying opportunity if you want to buy oil or oil stocks, because we're at historically low prices for oil. I want to show you guys, like, historically low prices for oil. I'm going to show you guys the oil that I bought, first of all. So I own this oil. This is the lowest I've ever seen this, at $4.39, by the way. I bought it at $4.42. Check this out. If we go to max. See, that is the lowest we have seen this in years. So I had to buy this because, I mean, it's been as high as $15 not too long ago, less than 2 years ago, and now we're at like $4. So I just don't see how oil can stay at these levels. I think oil is going to go way higher at some point. Let's see if I can find U.S. oil. Crude. Okay, U.S. oil. So you see how they're down 7%? I'm going to show you something. Historically, the last time we've seen oil at these levels was in, like, you got to go all the way back till 2000. We got to go all the way back to 2000. Wow. We got to go back to 2001. January 2002 was the last time we've seen oil at these prices. So January 2002. So it's been 18 years since we've seen oil at these prices, guys. 18 years. We've seen oil as high as $146 in 2008. And right now it's at 21 bucks. We've seen oil as high as $113 in 2011. As high as $110 in 2013. As high as $106 in 2014. It did go down to 26 in 2016, then went all the way back up to 74 in 2018, came back down to 43 in 2019, back up to where we were not too long ago in December at 65, and right now this huge drop down, which I believe is a buying opportunity. So that's why I bought. I just don't see it staying at these levels because you can see historically it never does. When it has come down, it just always comes back up. It comes down, comes back up. I mean, we got to go all the way into like the 80s and 90s to see these prices. I mean, it's been a long time since we've seen these prices. So I don't think these prices will continue, in my opinion. But who knows? We'll see. Only time will tell, right? Just watching the market, seeing if there's any other big moves here that are happening live and interactive. Tilray staying over 10 bucks is pretty big. Aurora cannabis still up 18%. Big red candle here from that sell-off. And the RSI is still at 74%. So I still think that it's overbought, but we'll see. Is there a site where we can see the history of the market chart? I mean, yeah, you can see the history of markets on a lot of places. Like, for example, if I want to go see the Dow Jones, I can click on Dow Jones, and then I can go to, this is Market Watch. And then I can go to all time. And then you can see the historical trading chart of the Dow Jones all time. See? So historically, you can see the Dow Jones never really comes down. And even when it comes down, it goes right back up. Comes down, goes right back up. So historically, it's never stayed down for long. And that's why I believe that when the market goes down, it's a buying opportunity. Because this is a market that infinitely, over time, has just gone up. And I believe it will continue to. What are my thoughts on CNQ? Thank you for the pick. If you guys have any picks you want me to look at, let me know. Canadian Natural CNQ. What is CNQ? I don't see them. CNQ. Is it this one? CNQ on the NASDAQ? It's definitely selling off right now. Yeah, you can go back as far as you need to. So it is a red day so far, guys. So yesterday was definitely a day to sell in the green. If you were in the green yesterday was the day to sell. Look at this. Halo Labs up 19%. So I'm watching these guys very, very carefully. very carefully. And what else? What else? mRNA looks like it's about to go to $30, guys. Huge green candle. Now the RSI is at 62, so it's approaching overbought, but mRNA is looking extremely bullish right now. Now remember, they are testing on a compassionate basis with people in America that have the coronavirus. So this could be due to that. They did have a pullback and now they're moving back up, and I really like these guys. Remember, I did a video on these guys and I brought them to you guys when they were at like way lower. So they've like doubled since my video, and I think that these guys are an amazing company. How you doing, MC? Cannabis stocks are hot today. Obviously, if you're shorting, things are hot. Coronavirus stocks are hot. Those are the types of plays that are doing well today. Inovio's doing well. mRNA is doing well. The SQQQ is doing well. Short ETFs. Here's another short ETF. I'm sure they're doing well. Yep, up 6%. I'm sure all the VIX are doing well today. The volatility, the market's being red. The VIX are up. So as you can see, the VIX is up. Let's go VIX. Yep, all the VIX are up, guys. See? All the VIX are up. This is how you hedge your bets, guys. You want to make money on the way down? You want to make money on volatility? You buy the VIX. You want to make money on the way down? You buy the SQQQ. You want to make money on the down? Wow, SQQ up now 9%. SKF. These are the picks that you can trade on the way down. So you don't have to worry anymore about the market going down. You can make money on the way down. Now, some of our members and our team were buying this yesterday, and I thought it was really, really ballsy because we didn't know where the market was going to go. Mind you, you would think after so many days of green that we would have some red. So that's what we're having. So it's kind of smart, the people that did it, but I still think it was a guess because nobody really knew where it was going to go. People were just guessing that it would go red. But, you know, will it stay there? Let's see. Time will tell. Yeah, you know, here in Canada, the Canadian banks are really strong, so we're not really worried about our banks, but obviously in America, things are a little bit different. There has been a history of American banks needing bailouts, going out of business. We don't have that here in Canada. Our banks are extremely, extremely strong. The other issue in Canada versus the US with our banking system is that our banks, there are only like a handful of them, whereas in America, there used to be so many. I think there's a handful of good ones now, but there used to be a lot of banks in America, like hundreds, and there probably still are. But in Canada, there's only like, 5 to 7 major banks, and because of that, everybody goes to the same banks pretty much, and everybody shares the same banks, and I think that gives a lot more sustainability to our banking system. So short ETFs doing well today, guys. And coronavirus stocks. What else? Oh, PSV is screaming, guys. Here's one that's screaming right now. PSV. Up 113%. 133% now for PSV at 85 cents. At 87 cents now, guys. Wow. Wow. They were at 50 cents. Went to $1.06. Huge green candle. Hermitage Offshore Services. Huge day for them. Absolutely huge day for them. Who else? Screaming. TCRD. EDZ and TCRD. TCRD, THL credit up 70%. Direction Daily MSCI EM Markets Bear ETF up 16% on a red day. So this is a bear ETF. So on bear markets, this is another trade that you might want to look at. Obviously doing extremely well today. Wow, one of my members, man, he gave me BYKI, and I didn't buy it, and he's up right now, 230% on it. Wow, he bought it before it exploded today. Amazing. And he gave it to me, and he told me in advance, and I didn't buy it, and I'm just like, oh. He's asking right now if he should sell it, and I'm like, yep. Sure should. BKYI. I'm like, sell it. Sell, sell, sell. Oh, shit. Man. BioKey International. That was a good pick, man. He had a good pick. That was a good pick. Very, very good pick. TCRD is up 80%. Look at that green candle. Holy smokes. I ain't chasing that, but that's a big green candle. That's a hell of a green candle. Insane. Absolutely insane. Aurora is still green at $1.05, up 16%. But see that big red candle? They're at 73 RSI, so they're a little bit, well, they're overbought. So that's why I felt like they could come down, and they have. They've come down since when I told you. RSI still looks really, really high. It hurts when I get to pick in advance, and then afterwards it shows up that it went up, and I'm just like, geez, I missed out. What? Yeah, it hurts, I'm not going to lie. All right, guys, we've been live for quite a bit, so I'm going to say goodbye right now. Hope you guys have a great weekend. My phone's blowing up, and there's a million things going on, so I'm going to run right now, but Pence is up right now, live. Okay, so I'm going to go take a look at it. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not winning, you're not watching. This is your boy Rich from Rich to Be Live. Green day for Aurora. Red day overall. Please invest with caution. Lots of red everywhere. But who knows? Things could change. I mean, they could pump a few $1 billion in the market at the end of the day and things could change. So probably not. Probably going to finish off in the red. But stay tuned. If there's any breaking news or anything happening that I got to bring to your attention, you know I'll bring it to you first. Your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Peace.